Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. We're gonna go back in this town and do a Kamigawa draft. Do I have enough stuff for this? Nope. Okay. Well then. It's not enough. If I... What's the thing doing at the dig site? Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna use a coin. That's what it was. No, I don't want to sell. I want to use a coin to draft. So use challenge coin and enter draft. Alright, let's see what we can do. We get blue legendary. Draw a card. If you have 9 or more cards in hand, flip this. Tap 5, tap this. Target player draws X cards, where X is the number of cards in your hand. It's not good. Add green or red to random pool. Doesn't untap during God. No, that's bad. I do like him. He's cool. When another creature dealt damage by this guy this turn is put into a graveyard, flip him. And then he has a double strike Bushido 2. But he's a 1/1, so that's really hard to kill a creature with a 1/1 unless you have like forced. This creature fights this creature, and you'd have to fight like a 0/1 or get out a thing that turns somebody into a 0/1. Destroy target non-spirit creature is very good. Shido 1 Black Samurai. I like green a lot in this set. All creatures able to block enchanted one do so. I mean, tap 3 to draw a card would just be really good. So I think I'm going to go with that, which will put me in the line for ninjas. Having no maximum hand size is good. Ooh. Whenever you play Spirit Arcane spell, opponent loses a life, you gain a life. That would also be good. Oh man, this is so hard. But also, no maximum hand size. But am I... Oh yeah, there's tons of draw cards. Oh god. Good lord. The life gain would be really good. Let's get this. Right now we're looking at blue-black. I like blue-black. They're colors that I mainly play. Add green, target legendary creature gets 1/1 till end of turn. If it wasn't till end of turn, that'd be amazing. It's just a 1/1 counter. I like these guys. 4/3 for 4. But no abilities. Flying 2/2 for 4. We're playing white, so... No, we're playing blue, sorry. So counter spell, draw a card. Return creature to its owner's hand, so it could bounce. Counter target activated ability, yeah. Flying 1/1, return a land you control to its owner's hand, draw a card, then discard a card. But let's get that. Tap an untapped creature you control. Target player puts the top card of his or her library into his graveyard. Mill, not worth it. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard a card if you don't control... Wait, what? If you don't control an ogre. Well, I don't plan on having many ogres, so let's do no maximum hand size. Target opponent discards a card, then plays no cards in hands. He flips. I like that. Let's get it. Aim to get rid of our opponent's hand. With a side card from it, then you set a card aside from it. Repeat this process until all cards in the hand have been set aside. And then they pick and put the rest. Oh, wow. Target creature gains flying until end the turn. As long as this card is tapped, target creature you control can't be targeted. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an instance from them. Put them in your hand. The rest at the bottom of your library in any order. Let's mess up my opponent's hand. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. You may play this anytime you play an instance. Whenever an enchanted creature is dealt damage, its controller loses that much life. Whenever an enchanted creature is dealt damage. Okay. Let's get that. That could be useful. Not getting like any ninjas, which is awful. Play a spell named Peer through the depths. Oh, that's not way that's happening. Get a creature from the graveyard to your hand. That's good. Sacrifice this. Target creature gets -1, -1. Wow. That's bad. Let's get the wizard. Let's draw 2 cards. None of these I want. Definitely don't want to hurt. Enchanted creature can't be blocked by spirits. Return this to its owner's hand. Okay, sure. Let's side that, and then we'll put that in there, and then we'll side that. Reveal top X cards of your library. Put all creature cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest at the bottom of your library. Ooh, I like him. Whenever you put a Spirit Arcane spell, put a Kai counter on this. I mean, unless I just try to go Spirit deck. Flux creature, return that creature to its owner's hand at the end of combat. Equip creature untouched, binding power, prevent all damage that would be dealt. Okay. Let's get that. So that puts us at green, blue, black. Whenever a creature you control deals scum damage, player add that much green mana to your mana pool. This mana doesn't cause mana burn. Until the end of the turn, this mana doesn't empty from your mana pool as phases end. Okay. Lands don't untap during their controller's untap steps. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player untaps a land he or she controls. Wow. Okay. That's evil. Mail. Tap target land. That's good. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose a life. Let's get that. Let's do Whenever this card deals damage, player look at the player's hand. Return ninja you control to its owner's hand. You play this ability during your turn. That's not very good. Here, if you add green mana, this mana doesn't. Yeah, same thing. Whenever you play Spirit Drain spell, this guy gets stronger. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do. For control each. If you control a forest, each block creature gets 2/2 till end of turn. Okay. Nothing I'm using, so we're going to side that. No, let's get a flyer. Let's get tap untap. Side that. Side that. Add swamp to your mana pool. This deals 1 damage to you, and if you don't control an ogre. Tap 4, tap this, sacrifice all lands you control, put a 5/5 black demon creature flying into play. Opponent's hand size is down to 2. Black creatures can't block. That's funny. Kind of like getting a 5/5, but I also like reducing their hand size. Let's get the 5/5. This card comes into play with X 1/1 counters on it. When this card comes into play, target player loses life equal to 1/1 counters on it. Yes. Beginning of your upkeep, you have 7 more cards in hand, you gain 4 life. I'm not drawing enough cards. But I'll get it. So hopefully I do draw some more cards. So you have more cards here than each opponent. This has 2/2 and flying. Okay. That's ogre, actually. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a black creature you control to its owner's hand. I don't have any black creatures. Turn you control to its owner's hand. Target creature gets XO till on turn where X is the number of cards in your hand. Okay. Put a green snake token into play for each card in your hand. Okay. And end of your turn, sacrifice this. You lose 8. Put a card in graveyard from any of your target opponent gains control of this. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player has 7 or more cards in hand, and deals 4 damage to him or her. Ooh, that hurt. That'd be bad against me. You have no maximum hand size. Your hand size increased by 1. All creatures able to block this do so. All creatures able to block target creature do so. Sacrifice this, and you lose 8. So you lose 8 life. So if your opponent's down, they'll lose 8 life and lose the game. Potentially. Let's get the no hand size. Whenever you play a Spirit or Arcane spell, you may sacrifice this if you do draw a card. Let's do that. That will allow us to draw some cards. Opponent's hand size is reduced. Opponent's hand size is reduced. When this is put into graveyard from play, you may return target graveyard to your hand. Kind of like that. Put a land card from your hand into play. Let's get that. Flying Spirit, tap 2. This card gets 1/1 till end turn. Sacrifice at the end turn. God. Return any number of swamps you control to their owner's hand. Target player discards a card for each swamp returned this way. Target player loses a life, you gain a life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have you have more cards in your hand than each opponent, you may return this card from your graveyard to your hand. No, let's get that, because it's a spirit. I'll get that. Search your library for up to 3 basic land cards, put them into your hand, and shuffle. Let's do that, and do that. And we'll do suggested lands. Why is it suggested? And plains. Did I mess up somewhere? Oh yeah, that card. We're not gonna be using that. That's kind of weird that it suggests it because I need 2 plains and it only gave me 1. Alright, so let's go back and add a blue, a black, another blue, and 2 green. Let's do that. Okay. Start. This is probably going to go poorly. Which is sad because I like the set. Okay. This is awful. Mulligan. That's going back to the deck because it's too big. And black, black, green. I could play nothing. We're going to keep it and play a forest and end turn. They're playing a swamp. Alright, we'll play a swamp and then we'll get out this guy and then end turn. They're playing blue as well. Alright, let's do a swamp and end turn. They're gonna get out a 3/1. I need a island. If I block, it becomes a 4/2, and that's a waste of time. Oh my god, that's bad. Is dealt damage, a controller loses so much life. So it just lose 1, which wouldn't help anything. Good lord. That gives me 4 mana, but just can't do anything with it. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. God, yep, I got mana screwed. I still, yep. I could play her, but she'd lose me the game, which is funny. So it won't even let me play her. Alright, next game. Let's play again. Oh, I need to take that white card out of the deck. Main deck. White card. Where'd it go? There it is. Lands don't untap. Let me take that out, because I'm not playing anything. Alright, I'll keep this and drop a swamp. End turn. And I get a swamp. And then I get an island. And then I get this thing. And then I'll end turn. And then let's do a forest. And attack by 1 and end. They're going to play an instant, which was, they get to basically pick what they're drawing. They get a 1/1 spirit down. And their thing can gain fear. Let's do forest, let's get him out. At the moment, my opponent has more cards than me. Oh, they're going to destroy my wizard. That stinks. I can't block, I don't have flying. Alright, let's do forest. Let's get down our spirit. Can't do anything else, so we'll attack for 2. Uh-oh. They're gonna destroy my other guy. Good lord. And that lane could become a 3/2 creature now, which is a problem. Alright. Give each player's upkeep that copy the spell except for its epic ability. For each, as the beginning of each of your upkeep, copy. Wow. Let's play this. Nope, I already played a land. Let's play that. And we'll get forest, island, and a swamp. And then we'll attack for 2 and end turn. They're gonna hit me for 1. We'll get a swamp down. And we'll leeches this. And then we'll end turn. So they lose a life. Their 4/1 gets fear, which is bad. They hit me for 5. And I lose a life. What? At the beginning of your upkeep. Oh my god, I thought that was my opponent, not me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wish that activated him end turn. Oh, he's got flying. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have blocked the 4. I didn't think about that. And then I lose life every turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're hitting me for 3 flying, so I have to do this, but have stuff left over to play anything. Stupid thing. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 to play. 4. Oh, yeah, I did this. Why won't it let me play it? X for 4. Oh, I can't because of the stupid swarm. Oh my god. Well, I just lose then. That stinks. Yep, I lost. Oh my god. That was just a real bad deck. Which makes me sad. I really shouldn't have made it 3 colors. I should have done 2. Dang it. Okay. Which means I just lost a draft coin. That stinks. What about over here? If it's the same as they were before, shouldn't be anything. I really want to draft. Oh, Edge of Eternities. I did want to draft that. Whenever a creature you control dies or is put into exile, put a 1 counter on this and you gain a life. When this dies or is exiled, while its power is 4 greater, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Okay, we're playing black-white. That's the plan. And I like removal. Whenever you sacrifice another creature or artifact, put a 1 counter on this creature. Let's get that. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a 1 counter on each creature you control other than this one. Okay. Yes, please. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap 7, tap this, sacrifice this artifact, draw X cards, or X is the number of differently named lands you control, which will be 2. So I could draw 2 for 7. That is awful. Deals X damage target attacking or blocking creature where X is 2 plus the number of creatures and spacecraft you control. Not big on it, but Death Touch. On this creature enters, choose 1. Put target exiled warp on the bottom of its owner's library. Flying first strike spacecraft. When it enters, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact. In addition, cast this, sacrifice an artifact creature, return target creature or spacecraft. Make 5 or less from graveyard to the battlefield, create a land or token. Let me get the insect. Bottle. No. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain a life. That actually would be good. Tap 2, gain a life. Huh. Stills. When this creature dies, create a land or token. I like tap 2, gain a life. When this creature enters, 1/1 human soldier token. I like the first strike with a sword. 4/1 defender. Nothing. My colors, so we're just gonna side that. Side this. Side that. Side that. And side that. When you play an additional land each of your turn, you're playing lands from graveyard. Whenever a land you control enters, mill a card. Or in space, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. I do like that. Let's get it. Whenever this creature enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a spacecraft card from among them. Put it into your hand, put the rest at the bottom. If you didn't, put a card in your hand this way. Okay. Whenever you cast a second spell each turn, put a 1 counter on this creature and draw a card. Move 1 or more creatures you control on account until combat damage play, draw a card. That'd be nice, but I didn't get any mana ramp. Let's get that. We can see if we can splash in some green. This creature dies, move it. If a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, a spell was warped this turn, return, draw another card. Let me get the spacecraft. Don't care for red-white. Let's just get straight destroy. Creatures you control get 2/0. No. Whenever a creature becomes tapped, create a land or token. Whenever a land you control, put a 1 counter on this creature. Let's do that. Lander's going to help with the splashing of green. Let's get that. Attach it to target creature you control. 2/1 in reach. Let's do the sword again. Let's do that. Sinners get a lander. Gain 2 life, get a lander. Must have trample. Reach. Equipment. Land. Destroy all creatures with toughness X or less. You lose X. If X was 6 or more, return a creature from graveyard to battlefield. Okay. Let's do that. Just in case we need to do a board wipe. And let's see. See if another creature artifact draw card. So that's forced. Vanishing Light's too good not to get. That's just Vanishing Light, but for cheap things. When land enters, you gain a life. Let's do land enters, gain a life. When counter creature control gains reach, trample, and destructible to end a turn for 2. Let's do that for another lander. Target player mills cards equal to the life total. Wow. I'm not playing blue though. I like that. Sword effect exile all artifacts and creature card remain very 2 or less until this artifact leaves the battlefield. Let's get that. Let's get this. That. Stuff I can use. Create another lander. Side that. Get that. Get that. Suggested. Looks pretty good, honestly. I'll do that. Alright, let's start. See how I do. Last time I feel like I did Universes, Edge of Eternities, I did pretty good. So let's see if I can keep that up. I'm gonna go first. I did get Forest, Plains. That's actually really good. We'll keep it. Drop our Forest and end turn. And then they will drop a Plains and end turn. Let's Plains, get this thing down so we can start gaining some life. I get a swamp, so white black is what we're playing. Let's get out a forest, gain a life. Let's get him down, and let's attack for 2, which they're just going to take. Then they're going to Banishing the Light my blocker and hit me for 2. That's annoying. But then I'll gain a life, so I don't care. So it's forest, gain a life, play her, look at the top 5. So no spaceship, so she gets a power up. And then we'll attack for 2 again. Oh my god, stop getting rid of my stuff. Alright, so forest, gain a life. Counter on target creature. Each creature you control on counter has trample. So it's Warp Helm. To give Helm a power up and trample. I take the 3, and he goes away. Oh, I can get a flyer out. That's good. Can't get her down though, unfortunately. So I could have a 3, 4. Let's do that. And then I could get him out next turn. So we shall. If you do, this creature gets 2/0 till end turn, so 4, 3. That's just end turn. I'm not going to attack. Good. Planes down. Gain a life. Let's play that. And then give him a 1/1 counter. Since he's flying, I could just sit here and attack. So we will. They take 4. Then they're going to gain a life with their dog. I'm going to gain a life from my land, and then I'm going to attack again. They go to 7, and they go to 8 with their dog. Good lord. Destroy target artifact. I could just get rid of the dog. I want to get rid of... No. Let's get rid of the dog. And then we shall attack again. I'll win unless they get rid of my guy. So attack for 4 and win the game. There we go. That worked out great. Alright, what about this worm since I'm playing green now? Yeah, let's get Helm. And I didn't add Helm, but that's fine. Alright, got the same guy, so that's good. He'll get a plains down, I'll get a force down and end. They're gonna get a swamp down and get a 3/2. Oh, they get their angel out. Okay, plains, insect. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, critical lander. Okay. So I can actually start getting different lands out now, which I need now because of that. So we'll do a forest. I'm at 3 mana, so I can do nothing. He's got double strike, so that'd be a 3. Yeah, so we'll end. Exile up to 1. Okay, so get rid of my guy. No, I can't do anything about it. Okay. So I take 4. And I have no mana. Okay, that stinks. Hit me for 6, good lord. Alright. Oh my god. Well, yep. I'm getting mana screwed. And I lost. Alright, so let's add Helm. Let's add 2 of Helm. And that's it. We're gonna play. I got a defender, which isn't great. I need a plains. Let's mulligan this. Gain life. Yeah, we could do this. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll keep this hand. Play a forest and turn. I get a swamp down. We'll play a swamp, get our life gain guy out, and turn. Oh my god, they get rid of my guy again. Oh, they just warped him. Thank goodness. Alright, so let's warp him, gain some life. And then attack for 2. And then they get out a 2/1. I need land. I did not get it. This dies. Create a lander. Let's just attack. They're not gonna block. They're gonna get rid of my guy again. Good lord. Let's get a dog down so we can start gaining some life. And except he gets banished. Good lord. Hit me for 6 and get a 7/5 Eldrazi out, which is gonna turn into another thing. I guess let's get him down since I can't do anything else. Oh my god. I lost. This is so stupid. Not happy about either one of those drafts. Let's see what's in here. Dragons. Let's try it. Sacrifice creature you control, mana value X. Other than this, return target creature card with mana value X +1 from graveyard to battlefield. Yeah, that's okay. When this creature enters turn 1 target non-land permanent control to its owner's hand, then draw a card. Creature gets 2/2 and hexproof from mono-colored. Cost 1 less for each color. Let's get the Snake Warlock for now. I like the first striker. Double striker. Blue, red, white. Death Touch Dragon. Just costs a ton. What does this human do? Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and you lose a life. Let's do black-white for now. Snake Shapeshifter. Whenever this creature enters, make a copy of this creature on the battlefield. Exile card from a graveyard up to 1 encounter target, non-legendary. Other becomes a copy until... okay. Death Touch. Whenever you attack, target creature gets XX, so on turn X the number of attack creatures. I'm playing white-black. Let's get Dragon. White, black, red. Ooh. Creature entered this turn would be dealt damage. It deals twice that much damage instead. So it benefits of haste. Let's get that. We'll do black, white, red. As long as there are 3 or more different kinds of counters among creatures you control, put it 2/4. And this You may cast a card from your graveyard. If you do, enters a fatality counter on it. Okay. Whenever this creature enters, target creature gets 1 item, gains indestructible till end of turn. Creatures your opponent's control get 1/1 till end of turn. Creatures target opponent controls. Ooh. Let's get that. Potential board wipe. Destroy target creature. Let's get that. Target creature gets +1, -1 till end turn. When it dies under your control this turn, draw 2 cards. Let's get that. Death Touch. When this creature enters, surveil 1. Let's get that. When this creature attacks another target creature you control, gains flying till end turn. Attacking tokens you control have flying. Let's get that. Exile creature. Have to sacrifice a creature, that's fine. Give somebody Death Touch. Let's get Helm. Get Helm. No rare from this pack for me. Black, white, red. This is not the pack for me. This creature. Target creature gets 2/0. Evolving Wilds. Let's do that since we're playing multiple lands. Whenever you attack this turn, create 2 red warrior tokens that are tapped and attacking. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Huh. That plus that would be good. Set target non-land permanent. Let's get this. Return. No. Let's get Helm. So I just said it'd combo well. Pay X life. This creature endures X. Activate only as a sorcery. No. Deals 5 damage. Target attacking a blocked creature. Dragon must be held. You gain 2 life. Don't have many dragons. Let's get that. Red, white. Create 2 goblins. Let's do that. Whenever this creature attacks, reveal 1. Okay. This creature has first strike during your turn. Okay. Get people flying. Whenever you cast a spell, each turn this creature deals 2 damage to you gain 2. Okay. This guy I want. That I want. That's good. That's okay, and that's something I can play. That's a full art I can't get. That stinks. Can't get this though. And I think I will get it. Yeah, let's get that. Get the rare. Creatures you control get 1/0. Whenever you attack, create a warrior. That's good. -1. When this creature enters, target creature and opponent controls gets -2/-2 in turn. Target creature you control gets +2/+2. Red, white, flying vigilance. This creature put top target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Let's get the demon. Red, white, black would be really useful. That would be even better, good lord. Evolving Wilds, Dragon. 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 I just got all the dragons. Add this, activate only once. No. White, black. Let's get this. Yeah. And then dragon. And then up to 2 dark creatures, you get 2/1 till end turn. When this creature enters, create a treasure token. Okay, I need treasure. Let's get the flyer. Red, white, blue, black. Need that. We'll side that. Side this. Suggested lands. I like that. We could play that. Alright, let's see what happens. White, black, red. I have all the colors. We're keeping this. Create a white soldier. Okay, got it. Play a swamp, end turn. They get an island, so we're fighting Izzet, which is annoying because it's Izzet. What are you doing? Tap up to 1 target creature, draw a card. What? Oh, they're counter spelling? I don't understand what that was. Alright. Oh, they're beholding the dragon to show the counter spell. That stinks. So I just lost my dragon because I wanted to play the other thing. Okay. Well, when you cast your second spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on this and scry 1. Okay. Let's play our tap land and then we'll end turn. Plains. Get our spirit out. End turn. They're going to behold a dragon and kill my guy. Alright. Getting real annoying, my friend. Alright, mountain. Let's do this guy. And then we'll end turn. And he dies too. Okay. I finally get a thing down. Come on this, okay. So if I did that, and this, and then put this on the bottom, and then we'll end turn. They're gonna tap my guy down. Swamp, play Helm. Let's play them. So then when I go to attack, we're going to attack here. Give him flying. I get 2 soldiers. They're going to take the damage from the soldiers, weirdly. And they're going to hit me for a lot. But I can block. Let's block the 1. Take 7. That's a lot. Is it sacrifice at the end of combat? The next end step. So let's do this. And then do 1, 1, 1. Then Then we'll go to attack. Attack with everybody. Powering or giving him flying. I take 9. Main phase 2. I'm gonna sacrifice him. And wait, what? Sacrifice him. No, I didn't. Learn how to play. Good lord, that was horrible. I took 12 damage. Oh my god. End turn. I lost. Good lord. Okay. If I would have played the card correctly, it would have been a lot better. I keep this hand. Player tap land. End turn. Get a swamp down. End turn. And the plains. And get this guy out. And we'll keep it on the library. End turn. And he's dead. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell or a dragon spell, this card gets 2/0. End turn. Playing a dragon next turn, except he's dead. So who cares? Good lord. Let's play him. And he's countered. He's a 2/4. One, two, three. Scored this. Scored that. I get land. Didn't really need the land. We'll attack. He'll block. Which makes sense. I'll get rid of his guy. Alright, land. Give me a treasure token. Attack for 4. They're gonna take it. They're gonna hit me for 1. Flying. I'm gonna get the land down. We're gonna activate the land. Go to attacks. Attack 4. Get 2 1/1s. They're gonna block a 1/1. Take 5. They're gonna hit me for a few things. I skip blocking. Plains. That. Let's attack the 4/4 and 2, so they take 6. That gets flying. They attack me for 1. I get a dragon down. I'll get this guy out. I'll activate that guy. And whenever this card attacks, if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, exile card at random from your graveyard, you may play that card. Oh. Well, then let's do this. And attack with him. Because guess what? They're going to block it. He's going to die. Now there's 7 cards in my graveyard. They're going to hit me for a lot right now. I can't block flying. Kill this. And then we'll attack. Anyway, play that card this turn. They got 3 in the air, so I need a blocker. Yep. Let's play that. Keep that on top, although at this point it doesn't matter. End turn. What just happened? Everything's this dragon. What did you play? That turned everything into the same guy. What the crap? Well, I lost. God. That whole episode I've lost. Every draft. Oh my god. That hurts. Oh, you do not know how badly I want to reset the game right now. You know what? I'm not resetting. If y'all can, like, comment, subscribe. But for now, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.